In the number 10 position, we have Kratos. Yes, you remember him from such series as God of War and Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, I think that's all that he was in. But he's back for another 2017 reboot for another God of War! And this time, he has a beard. But the only problem is, not as many titties in this game. Yeah, we all remember those titties in all the other God of War games. Like, just fucking look at them. It's just, holy shit. But yeah, now he's back in the snow with a kid, and we don't know much about this as it's just been released in E3. So let's get straight on to the next one, shall we? And in the number 7 spot, we have another Halo Wars. You remember Halo Wars, I don't want to talk about Halo Wars, but Halo Wars 2, it's coming back. Hopefully, I don't know much about this game, but hopefully they've changed it up from last time, because I played the first one. Fuck, that was horrendous. They really shouldn't have done a third-person perspective on it. You can argue with me all day long, it's still not going to change my mindset. But Halo Wars 2, they're going to bring it back, I know they do. The success of Halo 4 and the Master Chief Collection, they've got this in the bag. It's fucking guaranteed. Just look at all this, it just makes you want to come. Yeah. And on to the next one. In the number 8 position, we have Legend of Zelda, the 2017 game. Yeah, I forget last time they brought one out, but it's called the Breath of Wind. So it's exactly like every other Legend of Zelda game, but goddamn, look at those graphics. And this is going to be on the new Nintendo Switch, I heard, so only on a Nintendo Switch, as all Zelda games are a Nintendo exclusive. But this is such a great game, it's going to boost the sales of Nintendo Switch by a million times, just a shitload. But and just looking at this, just the trailer alone, it's just grabbing you, it just wants you to play it. And it's not going to be like Wind Waker, which was a horrible take on Zelda, but I think it's going to go back to its classic roots of Zelda, where slash and shit, collecting it, much like a Lego game, but better. And of course, Legend of Zelda. And in the number 7 spot, we have Agents of Mayhem. Brought to you by, well, created by the same guys who created beautiful games such as Saints Row. You know, the one that everyone's like, oh, that's a GTA clone. Go fuck yourself if you think it's a GTA clone. But that's not how. I'm here for Agents of Mayhem. As you can see, it's a pretty good game by the look of it, by the countless trailers that we've seen and the gameplay in the background, as you can see now. You're probably thinking, shit, that looks a lot like Overwatch. Yeah, it looks a bit like Overwatch, but it has blood in it, so it's 10 times better, of course. It's just, and also, this is a campaign-only game. They haven't released anything about multiplayer for the moment, but just by the look of it, it's going to be a lot like Overwatch, and I'll just put some Overwatch in the background so you can just compare the two. And as you can see, Overwatch was also an extreme. I didn't say I didn't like Overwatch. Overwatch, an extremely good game. And Agents of Mayhem, I think it's going to have the same success as Overwatch, maybe even better. But we'll have to see. And now on to the next one. And in the number 6 position, we have probably one of the most successful game franchises ever made, spanning millions, billions, trillions, etc, fucking etc. But it is Metal Gear Survive. But the Metal Gear Solid franchise really is one of the most successful ones next to Mario. I can hands down say that. But Metal Gear Survive, it's going back to its roots after the horrible game that was Metal Gear Phantom. Don't shoot the messenger, a lot of people said it. But Metal Gear Survive, it's going to a more apocalyptic place. So it's going to be a lot more like Fallout, in my opinion, probably looking at the trailers, but you just look at it, it looks amazing already. I can't wait to play it when it plays. I'm going to do so much on it. It's probably one of my favorite games. Konami, do not let me down. Do not let me down, otherwise I will send a very angry letter to you guys. And in the 5th position, we have, you know, that game, that superhero fighting game that so many people said that ripped off Mortal Kombat even though NetherRealm made it? Yes, Injustice. They're coming back stronger than ever. Injustice 2. Fuck, it's such an amazing game, Injustice. It was very well made. Although, the only problem with Injustice in the first place was it didn't have the Mortal Kombat touch, which you can't expect it to completely, but it had the fighting moves, the super moves, everything, but it didn't have the gore, that ripping people's heads off, which is what we want for a superhero fighting game. We don't want this Mortal Kombat vs DC bullshit that we're also not going to mention along with Halo Wars. But it was an amazing game, Injustice in the first place, and number 2's coming back. Hopefully NetherRealm has come to their senses and thought, hey, if we're going to make a fighting game, we're going to make it like Mortal Kombat, it's going to be blood and gore. Hopefully there's actually going to be heads being ripped off. Like, that's the foundation of NetherRealm. That's what they're famous for, blood, gore, and just everything. So, can't wait for that, and I bet you guys can't too. And in the number 4 spot, we have another sequel, but this is done by the same guys that created or revolutionized the third world genre, don't quote me on that. Red Dead Redemption 2, created by Rockstar Games. Rockstar created GTA, everyone knows them for GTA, and Red Dead Redemption. The countless success of Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare, one of the greatest DLCs anyone has ever seen. Why are you asking this is at number 4? You'll see. But it's going back to the Western times. I don't know how much they're going to improve the game and how they're going to improve it, but it's just going to surprise everyone. And Rockstar always pulls through. And hopefully, maybe it can be a bit more violent. Everyone likes a bit more violence in their Rockstar games. Make it a bit like Manhunt. Now that was the violence level that we wanted. But yeah, so Rockstar Games deliver, and I'll deliver you a dick pic. How about that? And in the number 3 spot, we have Overkill's version of The Walking Dead. So this is a different take on the Walking Dead game, but I'm pretty sure it's the same of the TV show. But so what's happening in this is, instead of it being done by Telltale, wasn't the best version of Telltale, I must say. I'm not a fan of Telltale, but still, you have to admit, they did a good job. But Overkill's version, this is going to be more of a survival, apocalyptic how Walking Dead should have been in a game. It's going to be more of a open world, so like a DayZ sort of thing. It's going to be any zombie game, or maybe like Dead Rising, but the first one more than the second and the third and the fourth being that creative. But Walking Dead, Overkill, do not overkill us with hype. Make it a good game. It's the TV show. Everyone loves the TV show. Everyone's gonna love this game. It's just fucking everyone's gonna love it all. Yeah. Baby. I don't even know what the end of this thing is anymore. And in the number 2 spot, this Crash Bandicoot. It has returned. Fuck, it's not the, I wish it was the other 2 games that gone with it, but the original Crash Bandicoot, the ones that people over the age of 15 probably know about, but if you're 12 then you won't know about this. You'll only know about the Wii version or the Xbox version of Crash Bandicoot. So like Mind Over Mutant, it's not those, but it's the 3 original amazing Crash Bandicoot games that came out back in fucking the 1990s. They came out back on the original PlayStation, also a PlayStation exclusive, just like God of War. But this time, it's bringing him back. Crash is back. He's doing his jumping. He's doing his spin attacks. He doesn't have any of this bullshit with Waka Waka, I think it is. No, Aka Aka. Fuck, I can't believe I nearly forgot it. But the Aka Aka board that he was using. But it's that he's going jumping, he's getting them apples, he's getting everything. Which it should be, I'm pretty sure it's out, and I'm gonna wait for the PlayStation. They're gonna be releasing, I've heard, an exclusive, well, PlayStation version of Crash Bandicoot, so stay tuned for that, and definitely buy it. Like, jeez, Crash Bandicoot, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. In the number 1 spot, we have what considered to be a revolutionary to RPGs. And in my opinion, I fucking love this game to bits. South Park: The Stick of Truth. It was everything. It had the humor. It was a spitting image of South Park, one of my favorite TV shows. Saying that Matt Stone and Trey Parker did essentially, they did all the writing for it. They did all the voice acting. They had main control of the game, which is absolutely amazing. It felt like I was actually playing in South Park. And then the back at it again with South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which is coming fucking who knows when. But it's gonna be exactly like the first one. They added in a female character, and they've added in more special abilities, and it's being around, its main aim is around being superheroes. So like in the episode of South Park where you have the Coon, not trying to be racist, but Cartman, he's named the Coon, with all the friends, so Coon and friends. And they're just going to be taking over South Park, fighting everything, and glorious South Park humor, and hopefully this time it doesn't get banned in certain countries like the Stick of Truth was in my hometown, Australia, where you couldn't see an abortion scene, which I really wanted to see a baby getting sucked out from a tube. I really wanted to see that, but unfortunately I couldn't. All I got was a crying koala, so that made me upset. Fucking excited! Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. I hope you leave a like, subscribe, favorite, share, view more than once, and yeah, leave a comment if you disagreed with any of the things that I said in this video, or if you just have any improvements that I could make to these videos, or just be funnier, or just be anything better, or better audio quality. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.